So the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats came out this weekend and they did exactly what I said they were going to do. The question is, where did all this hype come from? And more importantly than that, is it worth the hype? As soon as I run you this, the dopest intro you ever seen in your life, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it.
OG Trap Jordan, OG Trap Jordan, the other sneaker YouTubers, the hell are boring. OG Trap Jordan, OG Trap Jordan, I got sneakers rated and pouring.
What up, YouTube? OG Trap Jordan, back with another one, back with my buddy Woody, Bob Ross, my co-host, and today we're going to talk about the hype with the Air Jordan 3 Black Cat, and I want to get right into it and talk about it a little bit. I made a short the day before. Some of you guys might have seen it. I said these were going to fly off the shelf. Now, with that being said, they might not have exactly flew off the shelf, but they definitely coasted off the shelf, and there was definitely a lot of hype behind these. I started getting a feeling a couple days before, and especially the day before, I was having a lot of trouble on the apps. I wasn't secure in my pair. I was watching the way people were talking about these. I knew that the energy was shifting. I could see it. I could feel it. And sure enough, they dropped and they were pretty much getting out of here pretty fast. Now, I know it depends on your area. And I know that some places there might be still a couple of scragglers laying around and stuff like that. But for the most part, these are out of here. And there might be some restocks, maybe. But this was a pretty good sell, especially considering that it's January. It's the beginning of the year. It's right after the holidays, and it's right before February, which is going to be All-Star Weekend, which is always a big month for Jordan Brand. And to be honest with you, January is always really weak. It's really bad for sales for sneakers in general, not just Jordan Brand, but Nike and everything else. But this was a banger, and if you don't know, it was already postponed from last year, so that might have hyped it up a little bit. But honestly, looking at these shoes, they're pretty dope in my opinion. Now, I haven't got my pair in hand. I did secure my pair. I was pending for about 30 minutes on Sneakers app the other morning on Saturday, like a lot of people were, and I finally got them, and thank God I did, because I really wanted to get my hands on these. I had come out and I had basically claimed that these were going to sell out and they were going to do numbers, and I said I was going to make a video and I was going to say I told you so, and here it is, I told you so. But now I want to kind of talk about why that is, why these did so well. And first of all, it's a beautiful, it's amazing looking shoe. I personally like the patent leather. I like how it makes it pop. I even started to like the laces. Those have started to grow on me. But the fact is that threes are a pretty popular silhouette in Jordan Brand. They're not as popular as the fours, but one thing about the threes is if you take away the OGs and you take away the collabs, like you take away the Ama Maniers, you take away the J Balvins, you take away other collabs, you don't get a whole lot of threes other than those. I mean, and when you do, they're few, far, and in between. We don't get a lot of really fresh colorways on those. So when something like this comes along, and we haven't had it in like 18 years, I believe the release date was like 2007. That's a long time ago. And the hype was there. People were saying they didn't like them, but the energy shifted like it usually does. And it's it's an all black Jordan, which we know how that goes, especially looking at the Black Cat 4. Now, what are these gonna do on the resale side of things? Well, I think they're gonna have a little resale here in a little bit in the future, and I don't think it's gonna take very long. Now, will they do good like the Black Cat 4s and have like $1,000 resale? I really doubt it, unless, like, I don't know, maybe some rapper or an influencer or some girl on TikTok does something crazy in them. But you never know. You never know how the hype moves. And those fours didn't sell out right away, and they went crazy. But you know what? A lot of people said they were waiting on the fours, and just like me, they couldn't wait. And I didn't want to wait on the fours because personally, I think that it's possible those fours might not even come out. I mean, Jordan Brand might look at what happened with these threes and be like, you know what? The Black Cats are pretty popular and we got a big year coming up, and we might want to save these in our arsenal for the next year or maybe the year after that, because there's a little bit of hype when you drop a Black Cat, and these threes just did some numbers. They moved units of these, so they might put those fours back. They haven't, I don't think they've been officially confirmed that those Jordans fours, the Black Cats, are coming out. And even if they have been, that doesn't mean nothing. Things get pushed back. We've already seen pushbacks this year, but it is what it is. These threes did good, and I could see those fours getting pushed back just because of that. I know it sounds crazy, but I think they might want to save them in their arsenal for later because they got all this heat coming out. But it's crazy. It's January. It's usually a weak month, and these threes, they did well because it's a sexy shoe. And I called it, and I said that I was going to come make a video and say I told you so, and I told you so. And I made a video even a while back, and I was the first one to say, yo, this three right here is one of them ones. Now, yeah, there's another bigger YouTuber out there that's been kind of jacking my lingo, saying the same thing about the threes, like, yeah, I think this is one of them ones. Look, bro, if you want to jack my lingo, go ahead and take it, but I was the first one to say it about these, and I'm claiming it and I'm putting my stamp on it. These threes are super hard, in my opinion. They're super fire. It's clear to see why there was so much hype, and they're out of here, and I don't regret buying them, and I know a lot of you don't, and if you're sleeping on them, I would say that you're gonna regret it. And there's a lot of guys out there saying, like, don't buy the Air Jordan 3, don't buy the Black Cat. Nah, fuck that. If you see these in your store and you got a chance to grab them, buy the Air Jordan 3, buy now, because these are a banger. And with that being said, if you like my content, please hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified every time I drop one of these videos, and you can get some more of this good shit in your life. But with that being said, I'm OG Trap Jordan, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.